Hello, once again from me, Noel Cronin. I have some really exciting news to share with you this time, as well as introducing some of the highlights from the upcoming schedule. So shall we just get straight to it? It brings me no end of joy to tell you that after many long years, we've finally done it. We have acquired some very early Z-Cars episodes for you. How early? We're going back to where it began in 1962, starring the very first episode. In Four of a Kind, we meet detectives Barlow and Watt for the first time, not forgetting P.C. Fancy Smith, played by the incomparable Brian Blessed, and P.C. Lynch, played by James Ellis. To the many of you who have written in to ask when we would be showing these 1960s episodes, thank you. It made me even more determined, and I can't wait to share these early days of this pioneering series with you.
Who have you got?
One or two, sir.
Well, go on, tell him, John.
Herbert Lynch.
Lynch? He's not a copper, he's a con man.
He can use himself.
Lynch?
Aye.
It's crime from an even earlier period now, with Sherlock Holmes' Murder by Decree. This extremely clever 1979 film blends fact and fiction as Holmes and Watson are called upon to help the police track down Jack the Ripper. Christopher Plummer is superb as Holmes. James Mason is a terrific Watson, demonstrating the good doctor's brilliant scientific mind. Murder by Decree really holds its own when measured against other interpretations of Sherlock Holmes, and I know you'll enjoy it.
In what way were these wretched women involved?
I'll ask them.
Huh? What?
What? They're friends. I mean, we have to ask the living, of course. We can hardly ask the dead.
Oh, that's a relief.
Something for all you animal lovers now. Businessman John Aspinall was also a passionate conservationist, and in the documentary series Aspinall's Animals, we see behind the scenes at his 2 Kent wildlife parks. You'll love this series, not seen on TV for a number of years. Somewhat less adorable creatures make an appearance in the sci-fi thriller The Day Time Ended from 1979. The arrival of aliens on Earth has a devastating effect on one family sucked into a time warp. The stop-motion animation effects look fantastic and are clearly inspired by Ray Harryhausen. The Day Time Ended is lesser known than many of the sci-fi films of the same period, but well worth a watch. Time now for a true life story from World War II. Lawrence Harvey stars as Lieutenant Lionel Crabb in The Silent Enemy from 1958. Crabb was a frogman and bomb disposal expert awarded the George Cross for his work in foiling Italian manned torpedo attacks. The drama of that period in the war is captured perfectly, and the underwater filming is way ahead of its time. The cast of The Silent Enemy also includes many of my and your favourite actors of the day: Michael Craig, Dawn Adams, Alex McCowan, and the peerless Sid James.
I found it. A damn great hole under the bows.
What?
Must be a sealed compartment inside. We've got to get in there.
Talking of our favourite actors, we have a superb film coming up starring John Mills. It's always a joy to see John in anything, and in the 1957's The Vicious Circle, he's especially good as a man trying to prove himself innocent of a murder. The script is by Francis Durbridge, and as we know with Durbridge, there are always plenty of plot twists and red herrings. There is a pacey direction by Gerald Thomas, who is most famous as the director of all the Carry On films.
Kenny, you phoned my office and left a message. You asked me to drop in for a drink and leave your latchkey.
I did?
Yes. I've been to the flicks. I've been there since 4 o'clock.
Thank you, sir.
We return to World War II and a lesser-known war film from the finest of British studios, Ealing. For Those in Peril was made in 1944 and marked the directorial debut of the masterful Charles Crichton. David Farrar and Ralph Michaels star in this examination of the work of the unsung heroes of air-sea rescue. These incredibly brave men did important and highly dangerous work. There's plenty of actual wartime footage giving For Those in Peril a documentary feel and a real immediacy.
He suggests we beat it. He'll draw their fire.
Right, we'll have to risk the minefields. Rawlings, get up in the bows and keep your eyes skinned, will you? Right.
After the demise of Ealing Studios, star producer Michael Balcon set up his own Ealing Films. Its first production was The Man in the Sky, released in 1957. Jack Hawkins stars as the test pilot at the controls of a prototype aircraft with a damaged engine. Once again, Charles Crichton is in the director's chair and he ramps up the tension, as Jack does everything he can to avoid a catastrophic crash. Most of The Man in the Sky was made at Penderford Airfield near Wolverhampton, which sadly no longer exists. My final choice for today is something all the family can enjoy. The 1939 animated version of Gulliver's Travels is coming to Saturday morning pictures. This stunning Technicolor film was produced by the legendary Max Fleischer, who brought the world Betty Boop and Popeye. His brother Dave was the director. As you would expect from the Fleischers, Gulliver's Travels is a visual feast. The sight gags still stand up after all these years, and there are plenty of classic songs to sing along to, including It's a Happy Day. I love a good animated film, and this really is one of the best. I know I've said it before, but there are really something for everyone on Talking Pictures TV. And that will always be my aim, to provide a wide and varied range of classic films and TV series. Our full schedule shows just how wide and varied, so if you haven't signed up for our free weekly email newsletter, do that now. Then you'll get the schedule into your inbox every Sunday. If you'd like to write to me, you can get in touch via email at noel@talkingpicturestv.co.uk. If you prefer to put pen to paper, the address to write to is Talking Pictures TV, P.O. Box 592, Kings Langley, Hertfordshire, WD4 4DB. And I'll be back here again soon with more of my choices from what's on Talking Pictures TV. And please don't miss these fantastic early Z-Cars episodes. It took a lot of getting, so don't miss them.